What is up, guys? Welcome to JS Racing. My name is Jason. In a previous video, I showed you sort of like a one side of the team radio function where users can share data between themselves and they can open those attachments within the app. In this video, I'm going to show you the rest of the team function and how that works. So let's get started. All right, so now we are back in our app again. Now, one thing I want to share with you guys before I go into the team radio stuff is that this app can be used with an account or without an account. So if you want to use team radio, you have to set an account. Okay, so all of that, I have the standard security stuff, encryption, all that is done. Okay, all the backend system is all done. But if you are someone who doesn't need the team radio stuff, you don't need the account and you can still use the app. But anyway, in this video, obviously we are talking about, you have an account and you're using the team radio function, obviously. And when you do have an account and you do have a team set up already, you will be met with the bulletin page by default. Okay, if you don't have an account, the first page you'd see is the files page where you can browse stored data, or you can connect to your Micron, whatever. But anyway, so the bulletin page, you can say that it's just like an announcement sort of function. It's pretty self-explanatory, a bit like Facebook, but a lot dumbed down. And there are two surfaces. So one is my team, so announcements that are only seen by your own team, so anyone in your team can see it. And the other one is public, so if you do have users that you added from a different team, you can post things that they can see under public. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, but it's useful because if you have a team, or you can say a group, like for example, if you have an academy and you have like 10-12 students inside that academy and you can consider that as a team, then you can post stuff like events. So you can say, okay, there's this race coming up and I need an RSVP count. So you just post it, you can enter all that stuff, all the information into the it's self-explanatory. You can add the image, maybe the events poster or whatever, and once you post that, all the team members will be able to see it and they can RSVP to it. So let's just test it. Okay, just add a test post. Okay, whatever, test, and then you can select the date. Okay, and then you can post that, and once that is posted and you click into it, you would see the responses where you can say yes, maybe, or no. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory, but that just basically it's like a group organizing function. So you delete that, okay, and only the poster can delete that, by the way. And we go back to the poll, okay, bulletin. What that does is you make a vote. So for example, how many people wants to switch over to Cart Republic chassis this year, and then you get like a voting system going, and then you can even add different options, more options. But at the end of the day, you can just have people vote and then give you an idea on what the next move is. So again, it's a pretty useful organization sort of system. And Showcase is defaulted to public. So the public thing is really just for you to show off. So okay, just past weekend our team won first place, whatever, blah blah blah, and then these are all the photos, all that stuff. So this is just a show off thing. It's very similar to announcement, but announcement is less complicated. So it just allows you one image, and it's like mostly a poster or a stats page or whatever, and you can just leave a message. And this is just a very general post for you to gather some comments or whatever. And although it can be made public, I only see the application to be just a team only announcement. Maybe, okay, there's a race coming up, this is the poster, and we will be doing an RSVP post at a later date or something like that. Or do like a brief announcement, so and so driver achieved this result at such and such race, whatever. So yeah, it's just a very brief thing, but that's basically it for the bulletin system. It's very simple, but I would say it's quite useful for when you just want to do announcements and really quick messaging without setting up group chats and all that stuff. Now with the chat system, you can see on the top, you can do team group chat or cross-team group chat. So with cross-team group chat, you can arrange group chats with any other members of other teams without the need to add their contact, as long as the person who started the group chat has that contact. So anyone else who joins that group chat can talk to that person. So it's typical behavior, but I think the use case for that would be very, very small when it comes to like talking to other teams. So the thing with the motorsport world is sharing is not a really big thing. So if you just want to talk crap with each other, yeah, you can probably do that. But yeah, this is also pretty self-explanatory. You can set up group chats and stuff with your own team member or other teams. Now, when it comes to like the contacts page, which I didn't really elaborate too much in the previous video, what you see here is what I call a team wrapper. If you have members from other teams, they will have their own team wrapper, which you can customize. So let me just show you real quick. So in this page, the team settings, you can upload your own team logo. You can change the color of your team banner. There are different ways of doing that. So for example, you can do gradient, you can do segments. So Italian teams love to use their flag color. So you can probably do that. They would probably do that. Or you just want a solid color, doesn't matter. But anyway, the options are there. You can, play with it. Now, when it comes to other settings, you can have your team based on a nationality and a time zone. The point of that is to show other people who, have added you, whether it's a good time to contact you. So for example, right now in UK, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, okay? Something like that. And yeah, it's a good time to contact them, so you can just message them. Now, for other people, maybe in America, whatever, they would see that the time is maybe, I don't know, like 3 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, you won't be expecting any reply. So, but anyway, that's basically what that does. Now I have added tech support at the bottom for now, because I do believe that the app is still in development stage. It's in beta mode, so I do feel that there's a lot of really minor annoying bugs, but yeah, tech support is still surfaced here for people to contact. But all in all, I mean, it's a pretty simple social function, but at the end of the day, it's focused on collaboration. So yeah, you can share a lot of things between team members, and you can open those attachments and stuff. All right, so how about when you want to add a contact, and all you need to do is just click that. So this is where you can show your QR code, or you can scan it, or if you have an invite code, you can join a new team, and then you just enter the invite code that the person gave you, and whatever team you're in, it will show in that team's wrapper as well. So you'd be able to see yourself in multiple teams if you do join multiple teams. But in different scenarios, maybe you'd have like a main team, and then you have like an academy, and then you have team A, team B, team C, which you have all joined, and it will all show up here. Now, another function that I think is quite interesting, which I don't think a lot of people have seen is if I click on a contact, you can see that there's a view profile, and here you'd see a card pop up. This is actually a driver card system which I've added, which is in team page. So if you see on this team page, there's a bunch of cards, and these cards you can put in your own basic data, and also you can actually add cards that are under you. So you can actually select the cards that you've actually input into the fleet system, which I'll talk about in a different video as well. Now, if there are no cards that were added in the fleet system, you can add your custom card, and it will add an entry into the fleet system. You can also add achievements. So you can say, okay, I participated in this race, I got this place, and it was under whatever class, and it was on this date. You can just add that, and it will list it all under your card. Another automatic feature for this card is that whichever track you went to, whatever data session, and then you associate yourself with that session, it will post the best lap of that track in this card as well. Now, it just seems like a show-off thing, but it's actually quite useful for academies. For example, if you have an academy with like 10 children, and then they have all run in different tracks, they have all participate in different races, and you can see their lap times and their achievements. Then you can start actually going into detail and say, okay, this kid has been with us for how many years, but their lap time is still not improving. So maybe we can work with that kid further. Maybe you see that this kid is very quick in a lot of the tracks, but then all of a sudden in this particular track, they're not that quick, but the benchmark is at least 1 second quicker. So there must be something wrong. So then you can talk to that kid. So it's basically a statistics sort of thing. So you can actually have a really quick glance of what every kid's ability is. It's like a more organized way of keeping track with the kids or adults, doesn't matter. But I mean, it's not like a revolutionary function, but I think it's a great way to keep track of the drivers, because at the end of the day, you do want to have a more quantitative way of seeing these drivers, because for adult drivers, like for masterclass drivers, you want to know their weight as well, because like, for example, I'm like 97 kilograms, and I'm very heavy, but my lap time is relatively quick. And then you have another guy who's like 80 kilogram, but like 1 second slower than me. So you can actually quickly see that, okay, this person needs work on this track or this whatever. And yeah, I mean, it's a very good way to keep track of what's happening with all the drivers. And in a way, you can actually use it as a show off as well. So because you can share the driver cards with your teammates, you can share the driver cards with other teams and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a personal preference whether you want to use this system or not. But honestly, I do feel that there's a lot of use case for this system. In addition to all the stuff that I told you about, there is another useful function to the cards, and that is as a team manager, you can actually assign roles to every user. So when a user is looking through the people on your team, maybe they're brand new, they don't know everyone, they want to see what everyone does. So there is a way for you to assign a role, and that is like team manager, engineer, instructor, mechanic, or just a driver. So you can actually look through and assign the roles to each member, and that actually helps people organize their team as well, because at the top of the window you can see that there's like a way to sort of organize the cards so that you can filter them and whatever. I mean, if you have like 100-person team, this might be useful, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is one of the quality of life thing that I've added to the team feature. All right, so that was the team radio and team feature that I want to showcase. For a lot of people, that may not be that useful. Maybe you're just using the app for analysis, but if you do have, like, you know, an academy, or you organize teams to join a race regularly, this could be a very useful feature, because, you know, in my previous experiences, for example, you go to a new track, like for a race, it's a Wednesday, everyone's unfamiliar with the track, you know, they go through the track and they're slow learners maybe, and you do a bunch of track notes. You know, at the end of the day, you can just share all the files with them. They can read it, they can go through it, all the video, all the data at night, and then on the second day, they can come back and say, okay, I know what to do now. They can go through practice again, and then as a coach, instructor, you can again go through everyone's data and then, you know, add more notes, and then you can send it to them. They can review it constantly. They can keep going back to look at the notes. They can look at the data, and, you know, you can send, like, do a group chat with them. You can, you know, generally speak to everyone, whatever. I mean, I think it's a very going to be quite a useful feature if you do have that kind of scenario, or if you do like a permanent team management thing. You can always, like, post things like, oh, okay, do you guys want to join this race, or how many people wants to participate in the endurance race, or whatever, who's interested in this practice where we need to do a road trip, whatever. I think in that sense, it would be quite useful for this feature to be part of this app, because it just makes it so much easier to organize all of that, while also having the option to share the data and then view everything all inside the app, keeping the environment professional. Then you can have your social apps left to doing just social things, and with this app, it's just a professional environment. At least that's the intention that I had when developing this feature. Anyway, in this video, I also mentioned the fleet system, which is actually quite integral to the data analysis and also the team system as well. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about the fleet system, but I'm not going to record it today, because I've been recording like 3-4 videos already. So I'm going to take a rest, edit the videos, and I'm going to record the fleet system on slightly later date. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you're interested, please follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.